A few weeks back, I had a whole bunch of fresh dill that I got from the farmer's market for a recipe, and I only needed a little bit of it, so I had all that dill left, and I turned it into a dill pesto. And I tasted it, and it wasn't overly dilly, but it had a brightness to it. So I thought it out. Okay, so there's the dill all thawed out and ready to go. And I had frozen shrimp. You can always have frozen shrimp in the freezer, because you can just thaw it out by rinsing it under cold water for 5 minutes, and it's perfectly thawed. Sometimes it takes even less than that. I'm going to add some feta to that pesto, and I'm going to make the shrimp. I'm just going to make a simple salt and pepper shrimp, and I'm going to also use some red pepper flake to give it some heat. I happen to also have some leftover roasted bell pepper strips, and these are delicious. So I'm going to put that in there as well. And finally, that is exactly 2 servings of pasta. 1 pound of pasta gives you 6 servings, so this is a third of the box, and I'll make 2 portions, and let's get it going. Water's boiling. Pan's ready. The pasta is out of the water, into the pan. Now I'm adding the pesto to it, and the shrimp's ready to get put back on as soon as it's stirred in. The pesto is so rich, and I'm adding the cheese and the shrimp. I decided to add a little malt vinegar just to brighten things up a bit. So the pesto's all mixed in, and now in go the bell pepper and then some cheese and some shrimp. Oh, that feta is going to be really good. Just a little bit of tang that it gives, and it's just yummy. Oh, and there they are. 2 servings, 6 pieces of shrimp, and a third pound of pasta. Dig in time. And now for the reason I do all this cooking, the eating. People think I like cooking. I like eating, and so I've had to learn how to cook. So this is kind of a big bite. Tune in. Yeah, what a great way to use up a head of dill that I happened to pick up from the farmer's market for $2. So definitely dill as a pesto works great. It does have a little dill flavor, so you have to be a fan of dill, but it isn't like a really severe dill flavor. And with something like shrimp or other seafood, I think it's a really wonderful pairing. So hopefully you guys will make something similar and have a good time like I just did. More.